You know what I mean? The only reason why I feel so good about myself as I do now is because I'm pretending I'm nicer than I am. Don't mess with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
If people really knew the truth about me, they recoil as if from a poisonous snake. They really knew what goes on in my heart sometimes. All of us have those kind of thoughts sometimes. I know you treat me like this, but you know, have you ever had a thought like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you really knew me. I know I'm cute,
Oh,
but you really knew me. If I really knew you, I could scarce refrain from falling down on my knees crying tears of joy.
yeah.
If I really knew you.
Oh, yeah.
If I really knew, you really knew me.
Yeah.
Of course, as you know, when you really see each other, you just be like, oh my God. Oh. You just so beautiful. Please stay the way you are.
Yeah.
See, so when you become conscious, you know what a person will say to you sincerely who loves you. And until you hear those words, you don't fool yourself about the person you're with. If you're telling me I'm a lazy, no good dog, you're not Christ. Is this God talking to me? Yeah, bastard! This might not be God. Ask yourself, when God called me a little black bastard, according to law, no. So you have to know how love thinks before you can make those choices. The Course says we've only mastered how fear operates. We don't know how love operates. So we have to learn the laws of love just as well as we learn the laws of fear. We got the laws of fear and separation down.
Damn.
We got that. We know how to be separate.
Damn.
We know how to do. We even got bodies to prove it.
Yeah.
What do you think your body is for? It's for you to be separate in. It's your little separation vehicle. And you pray that somebody wants to drive in your car.
Amen to that.
Nobody's been in my car in a couple of weeks. And God knows that little manual transmission.
I got that.
Your mind has to be sufficiently perverted to understand my humor. Without that, you're kind of baffled. You can't get there. You got to go deep and low. Because the cool stuff we're going to learn from the Spirit is going to be so great that the only way we can take it is with humor. That's why I'm introducing humor, because it'll get too good for you to receive it any kind of way but in humor. And you're going to hear some stuff about yourself that's so deep, you have to only be able to hear it in humor. You feel very guilty. You know, one of the deepest things is when you start to wake up and you realize you were the dreamer of both dreams. You were the one that was the attacker, and you were the one that was the victim. Because you're used to seeing from one perspective or the other, but never in oneness, which would make you see that it's always the same thing all the time. The day you were born was the day you died. You could just easily say you died before you were born. Call it reincarnation. You think this is the first time you lived? Do you really think you could get it this screwed up in one lifetime? That alone proves the eternal nature of life. We know we couldn't do it all at once. And it would hardly be fair for a person who appeared to be physically handicapped to have to do it in the same one lifetime as the person that was born in the lap of luxury and was healthy. Nothing's fair about a paradigm like that to me. But it does make sense if you start off the race where you left off. But since it's a dream that you're having, you can wake up at any time, and then you don't have to try to continually fix the elements of your dream to make yourself happy. You can have a better dream. But if you want to have a better dream, you have to resign as the dreamer. Because you're the one that dreamed up the dream you don't like. As soon as you admit that you made up the dream that you don't like, then the dream that you do like will start to manifest. As soon as you admit you made the life you don't like, then the life you do love will start to manifest. When you admit you're making your perceptions of things, that it's you making your interpretation of things, that it's you that's making your perception of things. Soon as you